Hello friends, welcome to the channel. In this video, I am going to show you how to figure out IP address for Azure Function App and Azure Function Whitelist IP address. When we are talking about IP address for one Azure Function App, that contains two things. One is inbound IP address, another one is outbound IP address for the Azure Function App. Okay, so let's see how we can able to see the inbound IP address of the Azure Function App first. Then we'll go to the outbound IP address for that particular Azure Function App. Okay, so I have already logged into my Azure portal with my Azure credentials. Okay, so let me choose one Azure Function App for which one I want to show you the inbound and outbound IP address. Okay, so this is the Azure function I am choosing here, my blog trigger Azure Function App. Okay, so here what we have to do is to find the inbound IP address of this particular Azure function. We can search here properties. Okay, now here it is. So from left navigation of this Azure Function App page, click on the properties. Okay, so you can able to see under virtual IP address there is one IP address. Okay, that is nothing but our like inbound IP address for this particular Azure Function App. Okay, and now we saw how we can able to figure out the inbound IP address of this Azure Function App. The next thing we'll see how we can retrieve the or we can figure out the outbound IP address for this particular Azure Function App. So for that we will have to check that via this Resource Explorer. This is my Azure Resource Explorer which I have already opened. Okay, now what you have to do is subscription. You have to expand the subscription node, then you have to choose this Visual Studio like the subscription, your correct subscription. For me it is Visual Studio Enterprise. Okay, then what you have to do is expand the provider node. Okay, now you will have to expand the Microsoft.web node. Okay, now click on the sites. So you can able to see this is the JSON panel which is already loaded. It contains all your Azure Function App. Okay, so now what we'll do is we'll go and copy our Azure Function App name and we'll find out here. Control F. Okay, you can see all the matching record we find out. You go a little down. Yeah, so here it is. So you can able to see this is the function app, and you can see here outbound IP address. This is the outbound IP address and this is the possible outbound IP address. So both are important in case of outbound IP address. So this is how we can found we can find it out, this outbound IP address for Azure Function App. Okay, so till now what we have discussed is we saw how to retrieve the IP address, inbound IP address for the Azure Function App, as well as we saw how we can get this outbound IP address and possible outbound IP address for this particular Azure Function App using the Azure Resource Explorer. So now the next thing, as I told you, we'll see how we can implement this whitelisting technique in case of this Azure Function App. Okay, so let me go to the portal again. Okay, so this is, let's apply it on this particular same Azure Function App. Okay, so for that what we have to use on the Azure Function Hub page, search for the networking here, networking option. Okay, you can able to see here. You click on that. Okay, now under this access restrictions, click on the configure access restrictions link. Okay, so basically what we have to do here is we'll have to add a rule actually. Okay, based on the IP address, those you don't want to allow them to access your Azure function. So basically the Azure whitelisting technique is like, say in real-time scenario in your organization, they told that for some specific IP address you don't want to access the Azure Function Hub. Okay, you don't want to allow that IP to access your Azure Function Hub. Okay, so in that case you have to write a rule and implement that. So that is nothing but this whitelisting technology. Okay, so this is one of the best approach to secure your Azure Function Hub. Okay, so let's check how we'll do that. We'll see that. So next thing is we'll click on the add rule button. I'll click here add rule. You have to provide a name. My new rule I'll give. Then here is the main thing, action, whether you want to allow this IP or you want to deny this IP to access your Azure Function Hub. I'll make it deny. Okay, here you have to give a number as priority. I'll give 100. Description is optional. You can either give it or else you can leave it as blank. So type, I'll choose IPv4. You can also choose virtual network and IPv6, but time being I'll choose IPv4. Okay, so to show you what I'll do is I'll use my IP address. I'll copy my system's IP address. Now I'll paste it here. Okay, now click on the add rule button. Okay, so you can able to see a rule has been added here. Whatever rule we added, okay, it is saying the action is deny, and this is the IP address. Okay, now how we'll check that whether it's really working or not, right? So what we'll do here is, let's go back to Azure Function Hub page. Remove this, go to the overview tab. Okay, you can able to see this is the URL to access this Azure Function Hub. Okay, if I'll click on that, see what it is showing me is error 403, forbidden error. So I don't have access to this particular Azure Function Hub. Okay, so now it's not allowing me to access this Azure Function Hub. So this is how we can implement the whitelisting technique for the Azure Function Hub. So we have seen here two things: how to figure out the IP address for Azure functions, and then after we have seen how to apply the technique of like whitelist technique for this Azure Function Hub. Okay, so that's all for today. If you like the video, kindly subscribe to our channel. You will get the opportunity to see a lot of videos on Azure functionality. Okay, stay tuned for the new videos. Again, thanks a lot. Bye bye.